recently I was asked, if you were starting a brand new handmade business, what would be the first thing you'd do? Where would you focus your time and energy? And that actually got me thinking. It's been a long time since I started my personalized stationery business. Everything has changed a lot. And actually, things still are changing. Virtually every day, something changes in our amazing online world. So, what would I do? And actually, well, you might be surprised. Let's have a chat. On the one hand, everything I would do to set up a brand new business would be completely different. But on the other hand, it would be exactly the same. It's just using different platforms and different technologies and different ways of doing the same job. So the first thing I would do is look at my products and look at my product range and make sure that they worked for one type of customer, because I only want to be talking to one type of customer in the first instance, because that makes it so much easier to do. And I'd want to figure out exactly why they buy. What is it that is their incentive and their reason for needing what it is that I want to sell to them? Why would they buy that product from somebody else or from me? What's that trigger? What's that need? So I'd really make sure that I understood that and I understood the process they went through. On top of that, I'm very aware that as a maker, it takes an awful lot of time to fulfill each and every order. Whether you are making to sell or whether you are making to order, that is a chunk of time that you don't always have. So what I would actually be doing now is I would be looking at seeing if I could have a range of products, whether it's print on demand products or whether it's a digital product that I could sell that would complement and be a natural fit, a part of my product range that would help me reach the audience that I wanted to get out and be seen by, so that I would have a little bit more time at the very beginning, especially to be able to get out there and do the marketing without worrying about how am I going to find the time to fulfill all these orders and do the marketing and have that whole chicken and egg situation going on. So you've got some print on demand and digital products, is create once and sell lots. So that really does become a good fit into the business. So that's the first thing that I would figure out, is who, why they buy, and to make sure I've got that nice product range going on. The second thing that I would think about is the platform that I'm using. Now, I want to go where the customers already are. So it's thinking about who already uses what platform. Whilst having my own website would be an absolutely amazing, lovely thing to do, it's the hardest thing in the world to start from there. It's like standing from a standing start instead of having had that run up and warm up that you're running, and then you can speed up. So you hit the ground running if you use an existing platform. Now, love it or hate it, Etsy isn't everybody's cup of tea, but they have an amazing customer base. So that would probably be the first platform that I would check out. Though I would make sure that I really know exactly the titles that I want to use, the keywords, the search terms, and I've got my head all through that as well, that matches my products. So then obviously you get listing and you get all of that listed and ready. So it's your photos, it's your descriptions, and you need some real kick-ass photos. You need photos that are going to stand out from the crowd. So it's about putting some time into the research as well. The next thing that I would do is I would figure out how I'm going to get the customers from Etsy and onto my email list. What am I going to offer? What incentive is there going to be? Is it going to be a bonus purchase? Is it going to be a chance to win something? Is it going to be a discount off your order? And I would get that set up too as an absolute priority, because I do know, as much as Etsy is a fabulous platform to use because it's got this amazing customer base, it's also a very fickle place where everything changes. Just in the wind, everything can just disappear and change overnight. And if you do something wrong, even your Etsy store can disappear overnight. So I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, but initially one basket is fine as long as there's an email list as well. So I'm starting to build that email list up. And then, and I probably would have started this at the time where I was doing the listings as well and getting everything set up on Etsy, is it's starting to figure out what you're going to do on a social media platform. And I'd be looking to do something that really speaks to that individual audience that I've chosen, whether it's parents or grandparents or professionals or I don't know, whatever group of people it is. I want to do something that's funny, that's going to grab their attention, that's going to make them laugh. So it's not really about just marketing and saying that here's the product, go buy it. It's connecting with them on a different level, so that you really are forging a relationship and you're building that audience up, so that when you offer them something, they absolutely love it and want to go and grab it because they love you. And ultimately, that's where it starts. But I also would be looking at doing something by picking one particular social media platform to go all in on, but also seeing how I could reuse that content in other places. The platform that I choose would come down to the audience that I'm targeting. If I'm targeting an audience who loves video, it would be YouTube. If I'm targeting people who love visuals and imagery and how that works, it's Instagram, or it's even Pinterest if they like searching for things on there, which works really nicely with Etsy as well. Ultimately, it would be a mix, but one primary platform. And that's pretty much it. It's then work. There is no magic quick fix, but it's about having the right pieces of the jigsaw in the right place and having the right products and knowing your customers and having a great platform that works easily, as well as having your own email list and starting to build up your social media. You're not going to go wrong. That's it. That's what I would do if I was starting today. It'd be working through those processes. What do you think? What do you do? Drop me a comment and let me know. What's your platform of choice? Do you use social media? Have you got an email list? If you haven't, why not? In some ways, it feels a little bit old-fashioned now, but actually, it really is an asset for you and your business. And that's the game changer. That's the one that elevates you up. It really makes a difference. That's it for this week. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Speak to you soon. Bye.